In my last video, I spoke about Martin Burgess, who was my clockmaking mentor when I was a teenager. In this video, I want to say a little bit more about this horological genius. Martin Burgess was a bit of a maverick in the clockmaking world, designing his clocks and making them in his own unique way rather than using the long-established methods. His fame arises from his coining of the term sculptural horology back in the 1960s, and subsequently with his fascination with the 18th century horological giant John Harrison, whose radical and dismissed theories about accurate clockmaking he set out to prove correct. This image is one of his most famous sculptural masterpieces, nicknamed Simon's Balls. It was designed to be a visual distraction rather than an accurate timekeeper. It has a mesmerizingly slow compound pendulum and a grasshopper escapement. The motion work of the clock is driven by levers and cams which make satisfying clunking sounds as the minute and the hour hands advance. This video is of his most famous and record-breaking clock, known as Clock B, which now resides at the NAWCC in Columbia in the US. I travelled there in June of this year for its unveiling and I really wasn't disappointed. It's an incredible piece of sculptural engineering, and knowing that it is capable of an accuracy of better than 1 second in 100 days is just amazing. Here you can see the official Guinness Record certificate for being the most accurate mechanical clock with a pendulum swinging in free air. There have been other clocks capable of this sort of accuracy, but their pendulums have all been isolated in vacuums from the vagaries of the atmospheric conditions. Here you can see a close-up of the Remontoir, which has just been triggered. As I mentioned, Clock B was made to prove John Harrison's radical theories for an accurate pendulum clock, and in the background you can just see an amazing replica of his unfinished Royal Astronomical Society clock, which he began making in the 1760s to prove his theories. At some point I would like to make a video to try to explain how Clock B achieves such accuracy by its playing off of all the atmospheric variables against one another. But for now I will finish with some video of a recent acquisition. So this is the closest I will ever get to owning a Burgess clock. It was made by Dents of London in the 70s. I think they made about 35, and it's apparently a 2/3 scale model of the Burgess Clock B2 Simon's Balls, and it features this incredibly slow 2.5 second pendulum and the grasshopper escapement and a series of levers that drive ratchets that turn the hands. If you've got this far in the video, you've done really well. Thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you now with just a video of the clock, but with the sound greatly turned up so you can just hear the escapement making its really pleasant tinkling sound. See you next time.